Hey there, I'm here to dive into some recent developments in the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict, and trust me, it's a doozy. We're talking about potential North Korean involvement, drone attacks, and geopolitical tensions that could have far-reaching consequences. So, let's get right into it. First up, Ukrainian President Zelensky has dropped a bombshell, claiming that North Korea is gearing up to send a whopping 30,000 to 50,000 troops to Russia. This is huge. It's like North Korea is stepping into a whole new level of international involvement, and it's all happening right in Russia's backyard. What's even more intriguing is that Zelensky believes Pyongyang is looking to study the Ukraine-Russia conflict, potentially gaining insights into modern warfare. This could be a game-changer for North Korea's military strategy, and it's a clear sign that they are seeking to expand their influence. But here's where it gets even more complex. US intelligence suggests that Putin might be planning an attack on a NATO member within weeks. This is a massive deal because it could test the alliance's commitment to collective defense. Imagine if Russia were to make a move on a NATO country, it would be like a direct challenge to the West's resolve. And with the US reportedly running low on certain missiles, the stakes are higher than ever. Now, let's talk about drones. We've got a mysterious drone incident in Bulgaria, where a drone, possibly of Ukrainian origin, exploded near a gas pipeline. Thankfully, no damage or casualties were reported, but it's a stark reminder of the escalating tensions. Germany's Interior Minister, Alexander Dobrindt, has warned about daily hybrid warfare, and this drone incident could be part of that narrative. It's like we're witnessing a new kind of warfare, where drones play a significant role in sending messages and causing disruptions. On another front, North Korea is doubling down on its support for Russia, sending soldiers, weapons, and even a missile unit. This is a massive shift from their usual isolationist stance, and it's a clear indication of their evolving foreign policy. It's like they are saying, we're not just sitting on the sidelines anymore. Meanwhile, Ukraine is honoring its heroes, like Oleksiy Yukov, a volunteer who dedicated his life to recovering the bodies of civilians and soldiers killed in the war. This is a powerful reminder of the human cost of conflict and the importance of honoring those who work tirelessly to bring closure to grieving families. But here's a twist. Donald Trump, in a recent statement, seemed to downplay Russia's attacks on civilian targets in Ukraine, citing the geographical distance between the US and the conflict zone. This raises questions about the role of global powers in addressing humanitarian crises. Should the US be more involved, or is it a matter of respecting national sovereignty? As if that's not enough, Ukraine has been hitting back with drone strikes on Russian targets, including a recent attack on a Wildberries warehouse. These strikes are part of Ukraine's strategy to bring the war home to ordinary Russians, and it's a bold move that could shape public opinion in Russia. So, what does all this mean? Well, personally, I think we're witnessing a complex web of geopolitical maneuvers. The potential involvement of North Korea adds a whole new layer of uncertainty. It's like the world is holding its breath, waiting to see if this conflict will escalate even further. The drone incidents and military deployments are just the tip of the iceberg, and there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. In my opinion, the key takeaway here is that the Ukraine-Russia conflict is not just a regional issue, it's a global concern. With potential attacks on NATO members and the involvement of countries like North Korea, the stakes are incredibly high. This is a time for diplomacy, dialogue, and finding peaceful solutions, but it's also a time to be vigilant and prepared for any surprises. So, stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and the world is watching with bated breath.